Welcome everybody. It's day 9 of the road to 2000 Euro. Right now we are at 1660, so let's find our opponent. Okay, we get the black pieces again. I don't know. It's like chess.com hates me or something. I swear it's like the last, I don't know, 5 games, all of them have been with the black pieces, man. That's so annoying. Anyway, we play the Scandinavian. Let's not get low on time. Okay, he takes the pawn. We take with the queen. Okay, he goes knight here instead of knight c3. Here the move is bishop d4, pinning the queen. Okay, and we develop our knight. Okay, in the last video we reached the same position, and I remember I played queen h5, which was actually a bad move. The best move was queen d7, I reckon. So, we are learning from our mistakes. So, yeah. Okay, he goes pawn here, but isn't this just a free pawn? No, right? I'm gonna castle. Because if I take, he takes. Of course, if I take with my queen, I lose the game because he can remove the knight. So, and if I take with the knight, he can take my bishop. Maybe develop my knight or castle. I don't know. I'm gonna castle. Apply pressure to the pawn. Okay. What? That does not make any sense to me, man. I can win a pawn, right? I take, he takes, I take, he takes, I take, and he is not threatening anything. So, yeah, let's just take. There is no threat, and I just take here, and I think he's forced to trade queens because I'm attacking the bishop. Okay, cool. And I'm threatening now this fork, and then we can remove the bishop, and we are up a pawn, and we have a good position. So I'm gonna take that, surely. It's okay. He goes here. I can take the bishop, damage some structure. But do I want to take this bishop, man? Yeah, I want to take this bishop because my opponent has a bishop pair, so I can't let him just have it like that. So, okay, now we are up a pawn. His pawns are bad. All I have to do now is just develop my pieces, and yeah. So maybe he wants to go knight here, right? Maybe I should push knight here, bishop d6. He takes, I take, and I lose a pawn. So maybe I should go a5. But is a5 really slow? Because I have to develop those pieces, man. Yeah, but I don't want him to go knight a5. I think I lose the pawn this way. I think I'm gonna develop my knight. Okay. Okay, he goes knight here as I expected, but maybe I can go knight here. Of course, I don't want to push. That's a bad move. It weakens this diagonal. I think if I go knight here, attacking the bishop, defending the pawn, and then kick the knight, maybe that's a good move. I'm not missing anything, right? Yeah. Let's attack the bishop. This move loses the game because I go king here and I win a piece. So okay, he goes back with his bishop, but now I can kick this knight. I think I can kick the knight, right? Yeah, let's kick the knight, save our pawn. Okay, he goes knight here, but I can push. Okay, let's push the pawn, develop my bishop, and we are just happy. Then maybe we plan to go maybe f6 and go e5 and get my pawns maybe rolling. So yeah, I think my position is really good. I think I must focus on my time because so I don't like get into a maybe getting flag possibility. So anyway, let's see what is going on. Okay, my opponent goes rook here. So I think I'm gonna go bishop here, maybe. Or maybe I go here, threatening to trap the bishop. Now I have to develop my pieces, man. Okay. I think I'm going to take this knight. Okay, but my opponent instead goes back. I wanted to take the knight and go into a bishop versus knight endgame, where I think my bishop would be better. So anyway, my opponent declines. I think I'm gonna go bishop. I'm gonna move my bishop back. Then I'm gonna go play a5. Okay, he goes here, but I mean, is that move even concerning? Maybe. If I push, I lose this pawn, of course. So maybe I should just. I will just leave my rook. I don't think. Yeah, just leave the rook. Okay. I think we are doing really well here. Maybe I should go rook e8, defend the pawn. Okay, he attacks my knight, which is a little bit annoying, but I think I can go here. I'm gonna go knight f4. If he takes, I take. I am now threatening a fork, so I think he is obliged to take my rook, and then I recapture with my king. Maybe then he's going to go check. I don't know. I will move my king back, and yeah, I mean the position is not that bad. Okay, instead he goes king here. What? I mean, maybe that's a move, I guess. I'm not sure, but wait, I can go here, right? Fork the bishop and the rook, but he takes my rook. Wait, I am winning, right? I can just go here, fork the rook and the bishop. And if he takes my rook, I just take. Yeah, but he goes check. Mm, that's the problem, man. Yeah, that's the problem. He's going to go check, and then I think my knight might get trapped. Okay, let's calculate a little bit. I go knight d2, forking the rook and the bishop. He takes my rook. Oh, I didn't take with check. Yeah, knight. Knight d2. I'm winning. Knight d2 is definitely winning. I'm pretty sure. If he takes my rook, important. I don't recapture with the king, but intermezzo. I take the rook first, and then I recapture with my king, and I will be up a 4 rook, I think. Or maybe an exchange. So yeah, I think my opponent blundered. I believe knight d2 just wins the game, but maybe I'm missing something. I really don't see any defense because what are you going to do? Okay, and my opponent resigns. So yeah, I think we played this game really, really, really well, and I think my opponent should have played on. To be honest, I don't think resigning like is a good like a good attitude to have in chess. You always should be like willing to fight, willing to play on. Don't just give up because you never know. I mean, but anyway, my opponent resigned and we got a very nice win. So let's review the game and see what was going on. I think I played really, really well. I'm expecting a good accuracy in this game. Okay, my opponent plays with a 76. I played with an 87. So it was a good game indeed. So let's see what was going on. E4, and of course, you know, against E4, he plays the best opening in chess, of course, in my opinion, for black. The Scandinavian defense. My opponent takes, I take with the queen, and instead of going for the normal, you know, knight c3, which is like the main line, this is the move I think you will see like 90% in your games. My opponent decides to go for knight f3. I pin the knight. He goes bishop here. I develop my knight. He attacks my queen. And yeah, you see, we learn from our mistakes, because in the last video, I had the same position and I went queen h5, and this move was bad. But here I went queen back, which was the best move. My opponent pushed the pawn. I don't think this was a good move, because okay, I thought I can castle and apply pressure to the pawn, but apparently that's not even the best move. I should have played e7, e6, and tried to develop my bishop, develop my knight. But anyway, castling is not bad. We apply some pressure to the pawn, and my opponent blunders, because I mean, I just take the knight, he takes the bishop, I take the pawn, which is actually bad. I should have taken with the knight. Yeah, but anyway, I took with the queen because he has to trade queens, or maybe not. Anyway, it doesn't matter. But we will trade queens. So I took, he castled. I took his bishop, which was a good move actually, because my opponent has the bishop pair, and when your opponent has a bishop pair, especially in an, you know, open position like this, it's always good. Yeah, if you have the chance to trade one of his bishop, you have to do it. Especially in this case, it's a really good move because we also damage his structure. I then develop my knight. He goes knight here, attacking my pawn, and this move is bad. Wow, I thought it was a good move because it defends the pawn, it attacks the bishop. What should I have played here? I should have traded rooks first, and after he takes, I then kick the knight. What? I lose this pawn. What if he takes? I think the idea is that you have to give up the pawn. Anyway, I went knight here, and my opponent could have taken here. I thought I can go king here and attack the knight. And what? I just take the... Oh, I can't take the bishop because my rook will be hanging. Okay. Okay, that's some like really complex stuff in my opinion. I thought if he takes here, I just attack the knight, and you know, I'm attacking the knight, I'm attacking the bishop. I completely forgot that my rook would be hanging. So anyway, let's not get into those details a lot. I mean, I went knight here, my opponent went back, he missed this idea, and I kicked the knight. And yeah, we completely have a really nice position. We are up a pawn, our pieces are really active. I went e6 to develop my bishop. He goes rook here. I just bring out my bishop. And here he attacked my rook. I just went up. He goes here. And knight f4 is actually the best move. And here, knight g2 is a very good move. And I'm really happy that I found this move because it's a really nice idea. The idea is I'm going to win a piece. Because if he takes here, it's important we don't take with the king. Otherwise, he will go rook here and the game would be equal. But instead, we take here with intermezzo, with check, an intermediate move, and then we take the rook, and he takes our knight, and we will be up 3 points of material. We are completely winning. We just go f6, e5, activate our rook, maybe go for a pawn break, get these pawns rolling, and yeah, I think it's an easy win. So anyway, that's all for today's video. I hope you enjoyed it. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you tomorrow, hopefully.